Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is
Mbappe gets through and the shot! Superb goal! Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Has a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That looks a cracking ball. It could be in here. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And the header! And the ball's come loose here. That is great defending, so alert. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely measured pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He won't be happy with that one. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Decent hit! Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Now White. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Bullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gilberto Silva, he steps in, and that's the end of that.
Might want to be careful there.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Decent hit from there. And they're quick to get it back. Davids.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
And Romario!
Oh, that is very close.
Romario brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, he's burst through. Chance to finish. Denied by an instinctive save.
Romario is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, played right into his path. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed it.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's taking no chances there. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Rummenigge. Oh, great ball! And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Lahm attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. White. He's through here. And he's intervened well there. Hullet. Rijkaard. Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. White just loves to go forward whenever he can. Gilberto Silva calmly anticipates. Davids! Puyol clears it away. Davids! Deftly away. Can he finish? No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated.
And Romario! He's done very well to get to that.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. The ball's gone astray. And now they can spring out of defence. Now the finish! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Messi. Some really good ball movement. Lam. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Platini. Can he put it away? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great defending, strong and determined. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Neymar! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Can he get it through? Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's found the way through. Goes in for the header. They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Back into the middle. And that is expertly dealt with. Now, and it's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe! Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And smartly reclaimed.
The attendance for this
Messi.
match was 52,820.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Davids. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's managed to get rid. A Corner count is rising. That's 6. Messi goes short. Terrific header! It's a goal! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Substitution on the field. Messi, number 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 26.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Romario.
That's a little off target.
On the field.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
16.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Substitution.
Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. Salah tries to dink it in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rijkaard takes control of it, and he's on the move. Turan. And it's Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's Adriano! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Morientes. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Mohamed Salah. Morientes. Big chance! Hits one! It goes to show he is human after all.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is one way to stop him. Short changes him with that pass. Davids. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked...
He's tried one! Always going over the top.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He is through here. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Baggio. Makaleli.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Added minute has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. No luck with that dink over the top. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Roberto Baggio. That's a nicely measured pass. Has a go! They've scored!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already... Terrific header! Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, played right into his path. He's found the way through. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lahm makes the interception. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, they can break here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, you won't find many that can lead a line better than Luis Suarez. The Uruguayan really does come into his own when dropping between the lines or attacking those small spaces in and around the box. Even the tightest of areas, it doesn't daunt him.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Davids. Roberto Carlos. He's had it taken off him. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, it's just a little long. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now the ball's gone astray. And here's Bellingham. It's out for a goal kick. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Foot in. Rodri goes on a charge down the left. And it's Cruyff. He could be in here. And Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eto'o. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Messi. Pull it. And now the breakaway. That looks a good ball through. Oh, look at the space here. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, no, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Cruyff really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, that's a waste.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Rijkaard. Davids. And here's Cruyff. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Eto'o is on his own. There's the hit! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be. He's had a hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, no joy this time.
Added time.
Rijkaard. Davids. Look at the space here. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hullet. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Oh, that was vital. Has a look and place it forward. And here's Hullet. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
I just think that's a good example of how you take advantage of a lapse in concentration. He was on the prowl, hungry, looking for any scraps that came his way, and he certainly gobbled up the chance, took it really well.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Messi is herring after that one. Caught offside that time. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Some resolute defending there. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nice defending, physical and effective. Romario! No, it's wide.
There they go, hunting again. He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely aimed pass. He has found the way through. Bellingham.
The attendance for this
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that could set him on his way. Oh no, what has happened here? Great chance! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Bellingham.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Oh, taken with style. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
66 minutes is number 21, Ruud Gullit.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, and the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Pirlo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Oh, easy pickings there. Nedved. Scholes. Chance here to counter. And it's Maldini. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great work on the overlap. Oh, what? He's got the shot away! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mohamed Salah is flagged offside. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's surging through. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mohamed Salah, offside again. Referee's given a throw. But it is clear to see that he is... Oh, they could be caught out here! Oh, super find. It's net! It's there! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rodri. Now it's Eto'o. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Eto'o! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's having a go! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Speculative strike. Oh, terrific save. Corner number 2 then. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Pirlo. And he's got the beating of his man. Pirlo! Rummenigge. Oh, that's well spotted. Great ball if he can get there. Pirlo. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Chance to finish. It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is...
And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this... Now the finish! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but...
Messi! And the ball's chance! They've scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Cruyff. Gullit wins the duel this time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Gullit. Cruyff. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Bellingham. Now it's Batistuta. Rijkaard. Davids. And it's from Mario.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Messi. Batistuta. Foot in. Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness. Looking for options for movement. Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. In for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got the shot away! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's from Mario. And he's in on goal! Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Batistuta. Bellingham. And it's Belletti. Beckham. Messi. And he's picked out the run. Oh, important interception. He rises! Oh, he got himself into a great position.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi, he's got away. Lovely bit of skill. And he's following up. Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew.
And Messi! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again! Sticks it away! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Messi! Oh, that's nice. Ball's out once more. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Neymar. Heads it!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Cruyff. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Batistuta. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. White. Serginho. The fullback is in acres of space here. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're off again. Serginho. Rijkaard. Bullet. Now somewhat off target. Pass is just off target. Rijkaard. Now it's Romario. And he was quick to react. Vinicius Junior. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Romario. He was under real pressure there. Vinicius Junior. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one, The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Romario. Hullet. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's through here. Romario. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vinicius Junior. Played back in. Adams cuts it out. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. And here's Romario. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Shot, it's Neymar! And he hits the net! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Romario. Number 10.
So, time for changes
Neymar.
on both sides,
Messi.
actually.
Number 7.
Things looking so easy, almost too
Number
easy here.
26, David.
Musiala!
Coming on the field.
Well, he certainly
Number
wasn't in the mood to
20,
take any risks.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 22.
Scholes producing a good steal there,
Number
showing a good
6,
level of alertness.
Serge Gnabry.
Almost 75
Number
minutes on the
16,
clock now.
Scholes. Number
Scholes.
27, Serginho. Substitution.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gilberto Silva cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Van der Vaart. Griezmann. Musiala. Here's Lewandowski. Serginho. Oh, that's delightful. And he cuts out the supply. Lewandowski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Serginho. Threads one in. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, a Rummenigge! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff plays it short. Gets a good foot in there. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Cruyff. He gets big. No, he can't turn it in.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this is a great position. Caught offside that time. and claimed it back swiftly. That's a nicely measured pass. He has found the way through. There's the hit! They've done it!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Now it's Lewandowski. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. So much. It's Lewandowski! Great football, shot and save. Confirmation that that's the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Please be made aware that smoking is
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And we're underway. Oh, played right into his path. And Romario! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Son Heung-min. Oh, a delicate chip through. Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for options for movement. He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that is expertly dealt with. Davids is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Romario. And it's Messi. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Guardiola.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Vieira. Camavinga. Camavinga running with the ball. Pass is just off target. Hullet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gilberto Silva. Hullet. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That has been cut short. Romario. Romario stood his ground strongly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a decent-looking cross. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He has found the way through. Good read, needed to be. He can get that clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Messi. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Messi. Vieira. It's Camavinga. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Mohamed Salah. Oh, the shot could be on here. Chooses to go back. Messi. Van Dijk. Oh, this looks sharp. Davids. He's through here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Just eases him off the ball. Szoboszlai. Mbappe. Pull it. Romario. That's been cut out, well played. Messi is onto this. Romario! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6 será sustituido por el dorsal 4.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Crosses it into the area. Nice interception, well timed. Messi.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Pull it. Now it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Camavinga. Oh, perfectly measured that. Son Heung-min. He is just caressing the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Roberto Carlos. Chance here to counter. Now it's Romario. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! And he's quick to get it clear again. White. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mohamed Salah! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
El dorsal 12. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8. Kaká. El dorsal 13. El dorsal 21. Bale. El dorsal 20. Cambio de jugadores.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Doué. And here's Bale. Oh, such a clever touch. The message is clear, none shall pass. So what can they make of this?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Davids in acres of space out wide. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Dembele. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Can he latch on to this?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Driving forward. That is good alertness. Cruyff. Thuram makes the interception. Doué. Dembele, very much a man of this moment. Great ball if he can get there.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Moved on forwards. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Doué. And the shot! And again! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time.
Rummenigge! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Neatly clipped into space. That's good play. Gilberto Silva simply refused to be outdone there. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he's managed to get free. Goes in for the header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. And we're underway. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Stoichkov. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Gascoigne. Hullet. Oh, nicely intercepted. Picked out brilliantly. Rijkaard. And they can counter here. He shifted it to the flank. Davids. And he welcomes it in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Messi. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Just off target. Stoichkov. Oh, they can break here. He's got away. He's got the shot away! Goal! Milan! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
After 16 minutes is
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. There's the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Milan do have a chance to counter here. Played back in. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Gascoigne. And it's Stoichkov. And that could set him on his way. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be... Mbappe! He scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vinicius Junior couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Cruyff, Romario. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. No, that's been intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Stoichkov, and he's managed to get free. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gascoigne. He could be in here. Heads it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Davids.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cruyff. And he's intervened well there. That's a little off target. Roberto Carlos is charged. Can he finish?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gascoigne. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
The regional police department.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hullet. It's a mighty effort! Has another go! Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. Rijkaard. Hullet. Beckenbauer makes the interception.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Hullet.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Cruyff. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Wriggles his way through. Played into the box. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. He's tried one!
The attendance for this match.
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
177.
And we have our very first corner. Davids. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Gascoigne! Yes! And they are cruising away. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It isn't rocket science, is it? You know, when you're defending, you react to the danger, but of course, you must spot it in the first place, and they didn't. You know, they're not really looking up to pick the runners, and...
Vinicius Junior! He's kept it out, just.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Romario. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Mbappe, played with finesse. Chance! And yes, it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Gascoigne really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys. He's going for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Gets his pass away. No. Mbappe! Keeper always had the measure of that. Corner number 2 then. Vinicius Junior! And the keeper can swallow it up.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Quality ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's Gascoigne! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Up for a header! That's been cut out, well played.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan.
Oh, he's
here.
through the middle. Shot at goal! Just eases him off the ball.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name. Gascoigne. Guardiola. That is good alertness. And it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! And he steered it beyond the post.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Stoichkov. Vinicius Junior. A big chance! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Milan are having a ball here.
Vinicius Junior!
The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. We have already started here. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good strength.
And a shot! Superb goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mbappe. Spread neatly. Gullit. He has found the way through. In with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's found the way through. Zico. And it's Dembele. He's had it taken off him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No way through. Gently done. Now it's Romario. That's a nicely measured pass. Cruyff. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's managed to get rid. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Gullit. Couldn't squeeze it through. Davids. And it's Messi. Rangers upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually...
Tries a shot! It's a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Rangers are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's a goal kick. Vieira. Gullit. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Romario. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. More and more pressure on the ball here. Zico. Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. Rijkaard. Now it's Romario. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Gullit is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Gullit. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Added time.
Rijkaard. Romario. Rudiger. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game...
Romario! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
47 minutes is number 11,
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
That is good alertness. Bergomi. It's Gullit. And it's Zico. And he's intervened well there. Oh, super ball. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Rangers are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's from Mario. Zico. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That's a nicely measured pass. Zico. There's the hit! Well timed, excellent interception. Thuram.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Mbappe! That's good play. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he spark a counter here? Played into space out wide. Cruyff gets into some space. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22, Johan Cruyff. Messi. Number 26, Targets. Number 7, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Morientes. Number 6, Serge Gnabry. Number 10, Neymar.
Gnabry.
Number 16, Stones.
Morientes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's away. He's got the shot away! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
Now the finish! Goal! Rangers! again they hit the front. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior, and it's Zico. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar! And that would have won it.
Neymar really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Vieira.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Neymar. Rummenigge. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. And that's cause for mild irritation. Oh, Red, nice interception.
There will be 3 minutes added
Into
time.
stoppage time, very little left on it. Roberto Carlos. Nice control. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Rijkaard.
White. Messi. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Bullet. And they're back on the ball again. And he cuts out the supply.
No lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough.
Chance with a header! That's another chance! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And it's Gullit. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, what a pass! Chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Adams. Davids. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space out wide.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Poland finding their passes. Gullit.
Romario.
Guti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. White. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Beckenbauer. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Romario. No, he's not getting his way this time. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Romario. And here's Cruyff. Davids. Davids! And he nearly went all the way.
Davids really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nicely spread. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, no joy this time. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kimmich. Gilberto Silva cuts it out. Davids. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Romario. And Romario! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Poland have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Nice control. Oh, that is a good Maradona! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Beckenbauer. And here's Owen. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bullet. Guti does well to get it back. And here's Maradona. Davids. Now it's Romario.
Has been indicated.
Bullet. And it's Romario. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Maradona.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. There's the start of the second half. Now it's Romario. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lobbed in behind. No, that's been intercepted. Van Dijk. Now it's Romario. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Defending of the desperate variety. And they win it back again. Roberto Carlos. He's gone for goal. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And it's Maradona. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Messi being hunted in packs. Well, this tries a shot! He's got a goal!
Poland clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
There was plenty of power on that. So their fourth corner of the game. He's had a hit! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, that is out of this world. Terrific improvisation and execution.
His thinking was lightning fast, his movement was ultra sharp, and his execution, 10 out of 10.
Well, that has changed the dynamic. And here's a chance! No, not quite.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Pullet is there, and he can pick it up. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Cruyff. Clips it so gently. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Guti. Davids. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Maradona, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Maradona! And he's heaved it away, and they're quick to get it back. He's had it taken off him. Davids. And here's Owen. No, he's not getting past him there. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He came in hard, very hard. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Maradona. Great hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Guti, number 15, Owen, number 18, Franz Beckenbauer, number 8, Van Dijk, number 5, Joshua
Pinches it off him.
Coming on the field,
He's
number
played him through.
22, Hadrian, number 4.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Number 23.
Now it's Mbappe.
Number
Good
2,
play on the left-hand side here. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Substitution.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Now it's Maradona. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff. Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff. Has a go! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham promptly onto that, and that is that. Davids kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bastoni. Gundogan. Maradona. And here's Cruyff. And he's on his way! Can he put it away? Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Scholes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pedri. Mbappe. And he's in on goal. Bellingham! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
For each block.